Hi there guys, so on today's video we're going to be breaking down of why buyers are being a little indecisive at the moment. Because it's hard when you're choosing a car, you might not know what vehicle is going to suit your needs. But any colour car, we're not here to sell you any car. We want to sell you the car that's going to meet your needs and work for you on a daily basis. So the first one we're going to talk about is diesel cars and why they would suit you. So say for example you're a person that's driving up and down the motorway every single day, obviously doing a lot of miles, diesel is going to be the best for you because say for example petrols, they aren't as fuel efficient, and electrics, though you can get a little bit of range anxiety with vehicles like that. With obviously diesels, you put it in and you're good to go. But say for example you're doing smaller town runs, diesel isn't going to be for you. The reason why, diesel cars have DPFs, which can clog up and cause issues if you're only doing short drives and also not getting up. So, keeping on the diesel theme, one of the main reasons why people are being indecisive about buying these vehicles, as you've probably seen on the news and what the government have been saying, they are trying to phase diesel cars out. But that is definitely going to be easier said than done because obviously there's so many advantages to diesels. And car manufacturers are still making them. So that is showing you that diesels aren't going anywhere anytime soon. So the reason why people are getting scared, obviously, because of that, what they're saying, that means that the prices of diesel cars are dropping slightly. So on the systems that all dealerships use around the country. Right then, on to petrol cars next, and what type of driver suits these vehicles. So again, if you're doing the smaller runs around to the shops, obviously not going too high speeds, petrol's going to be the best for you. It's going to be more fuel efficient, better than diesel, really. And another reason as well is petrol's cheaper than diesel. Which is a massive help with how fuel prices are going at the moment. But another reason, again, why people go for petrol cars is how they make you feel and how they sound. So obviously, if you're putting your foot down in a petrol car to a diesel car, there's going to be a big difference in noise. Right, so next on the list is electric cars. So again, it all depends on what type of driving you're doing. Obviously, if you pop into store, we can obviously always assist and point you in the right direction. What car's going to suit you? But yeah, for electrics, mainly suited really for your smaller town journeys, stuff like that. But they're going to be more fuel efficient than a petrol would. Doing the small journeys. The reason why is because if you've got a home charger at home and you charge it up, it's roughly going to cost you about £5 to get a full range on one of these vehicles. But so the last thing that I want to touch base on, and what we're noticing at any colour car, is people are keeping the cars for longer. They want to get the money out of the vehicles that they're buying because obviously cars aren't cheap nowadays. But also one thing that we've noticed that might be because money's tight, and obviously the situation, what the world's going on, but people aren't looking after the cars maybe as well as what they should. When you're spending so much money on a vehicle, you need to be looking after it because, say for example, what would you rather do? So you keep a car for 5 years, you don't do any service work, but at the end something goes wrong, you've got a £2 grand